Just so you know, I'm bringing the stream up.
Okay. See the outside of your ship while flying. That's F4.
Yeah.
Then something's wrong with either my commands or something is not working as it should.
What's it doing?
Every time I
Oh,
press F,
get out of your seat and get back in it, because you went through a server error. So you need to just get out of the seat and get back in it.
know you're thinking too loud, don't you, sir?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at some shard stuff.
I see.
For the Gameglass. You know what the Gameglass thing is, right?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what? Has Herm filled you in on what the Gameglass system is?
I've heard talk about it, but I don't really understand it, and if you need a tablet of a sort, then I don't have one.
You can actually use it on a browser and on a computer too if you had like a laptop as well as your gaming computer, that kind of thing. But tablets are
For
most convenient. Um, Basically, yeah, use the tablet for the example. It pulls up. You can create or load other people's creations. They're they're they call them shards, but basically it's like if you sit in an airliner, you got the cockpit with all the displays and the buttons and everything. Well, that's what they are.
yes,
That's what they are, but they're for Star Citizen. So it's pretty convenient to say the least. Instead of trying to remember all the key maps, or like Herm said, because of his hands, he has trouble with buttons and shit like that. Um, Stuff like this, he can just point and click with his on the tablet. Because like I had 3 tablets arrayed in front of me on stands, and so when I want to do certain things, I don't have to figure out what my key map is. I can just tap a button, which makes it really convenient.
it is convenient,
I have a
but
I have a basic one that I built for USNC. I'm working on some other ones.
I see.
Um, let's see here. Let's see if I got a picture. Actually, what am I thinking? All I got to do is take a screenshot. Duh. And this one. So, for example, I've got our menu, which looks like this. If you go into Discord and go to the members room, there's a.
Yes,
I'm posting a couple pictures. You'll see them here in a sec.
I see.
That one, and then like here's one of the main. Here's like the all-around shard, I guess you could call it that. Damn it. The second one is the first one is the menu, and the second one is kind of a convenient the the main command shard. I guess convenient main buttons and uses. They're all animated too, so like the gear go up and down, the lights turn on and off, that kind of thing. All right, I need to go to.
Every day I come in here, I feel like I know
Magnus.
something about the game, but I find out there's more to it than what I realize.
Yep. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, after 13 years, I'm still learning shit that I didn't know. So don't be surprised. That is hard to believe, but it's true. I can believe the shit that I realized that I didn't know that I know now. Alright.
If I decided to pursue bounty line, hunter line, what ship would you recommend?
That's a good question because bounty's not in yet in terms of capture. Right now it's just kill them all. So for now it's the best ship you got. Or the best ship you can get. And trying to catch them basically. But it's catch them to kill them, not catch them to take a bounty on them. Because the gameplay is not in it.
I see.
Come on, open the freaking doors.
The reason I was asking about the caterpillar, um, I was thinking about maybe using that for upgrade for my next hauling ship,
Uh-huh.
considering that it's going to be here by the end of the year. Hopefully, it'll be reworked.
Uh-huh. Oh, it won't be
Or
reworked by the end of the year. It's not even on the list for right now. It's going to be a while. What I would do is start saving up. Um, Another ship that's comparable to it would be the Ironclad, which is, we don't know exactly when it's going to be out, but it'll be out soon. Hopefully
I know
by the
you
end of the
may.
year.
I'm sorry. Hopefully,
The end of the year. By the end of the year, we'll have it. The Ironclad.
um, I know that you may not know the exact price, in-game price, but what do you think the ballpark would be on that?
With all the price changes, I have no idea. Um, I don't even know what the new Caterpillar will come in at. Um, Hold on a second. Let me pull it up.
Well, I thought I understood a way that the caterpillar sits before modifications, whenever that may be coming through, is going to be about 13-ish million.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Yeah, to buy it outright is 330. Um,
Um,
and then
I,
you're
I
talking
don't
about
have
in
that
game.
kind.
Yeah, so I'm looking to see what it's in game as well. Oh shit, Ironclad is freaking 450 bucks. Wow. That's for the low end. The high end is 535. Um, let's see.
Uncle Malachi, can we talk some type of deal?
Yeah, I'm looking at trying to find out in the game. Why am I flipping over? Pay attention here. It's that stupid bug. see, Caterpillar. No matches. Seriously?
You may have said, and forgive me for asking again, but what is the biggest and best hauler out there?
The best cargo hauler?
Yes, sir.
Hull C.
The whole sea?
Yeah, 4,096 SCU. Problem is, the game has a hard time even supporting that much cargo right now. The Hull C cannot dock except at star bases. And very few star bases have enough sail, whatever you want to call it, to buy what you put on the Hull C.
So it would not even be worth getting.
Not right now. Not until they get an economy in this game, which they don't have. Which has been a pet peeve of a lot of us players. It's like, we need a freaking economy is what we need. And until we get an economy in this game, ships like Hull C, Ironclad, even in some sense, the Hercs and the Caterpillar are just worthless because you can't. It's hard as hell to buy cargo in a big quantity and then turn around and sell it. You've got a couple million players and only 2 sectors. And so, because we don't have an economy, somebody goes and sells their cargo, that place is not going to buy anymore until it ticks down. It's something we've been bitching about for years and somebody ignores. They ignore a lot of shit. Let's put it that way. I mean, they could make gameplay so much better with a few changes, and they don't do it.
What would get their attention and get them on the ball on changing some of this stuff?
Probably droves and droves of people leaving.
Which I don't see that happening.
Right. It's happened before, but was, due to, it took a major situation to make it happen. One of them was during 3.0, that disaster. They released 3.0 right before Christmas that year and walked away for over a year. No communication, no patches, no fixes, nothing. And they lost thousands of players in that year. Tens of thousands of players. Especially a lot of the big money spending players. And I was almost one of them. I put in an ultimatum. I said, if they're not back and, by this time, I'm out of here.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're still here.
Yeah, but it's just, they talk a lot, they do nothing. Or they talk a lot, they deliver nothing. Let's put it that way. And part of the problem, the excuse they use, well, we're working on Squadron 42. I could give a shit about Squadron 42. And most people that I know could give a shit about Squadron 42. Most people I know that have backed did it for this game, Star Citizen, not for Squadron 42. And for a company to claim that they took in $1 billion solely for a single player game, if I'd have known then what I know now, I wouldn't be here. Single player game that's taken them 13 years to build with $1 billion. Yeah, right.
I thought Squadron 42 was virtually finished.
Well, yeah, we think. It was supposed to be done in 2014. They said at SitCon a year ago, 2 years ago, that their goal is to have it released in 2026. They have not.
Squadron 42.
The single player game, yeah. We don't have a date yet. And they don't give us any information about it. So, other than to say, well, all our developers are working on it. Same thing, constant, over and over and over again. They don't give in the beginning they always talked about how it was going to be open communication with the backers. That was a lie. And then they don't like it when people say that, and in the videos and stuff they'll make the claim, well, we are the most open. No, that's not what was promised. What was promised was open development. Yet they don't talk about any of the stuff that people want to know about. Like, when the fuck is Squadron gonna be out? When are you gonna shift developers to Star Citizen like you should have a long time ago? I mean, when are you gonna put the basics in the game? Economy, careers, simple things. The ability to rename boxes. Hell, the ability to rename our own damn ships. Well, you can rename ships. No, I can rename a very specific few with a special mode that they put in just specific for those ships. I mean, it's wearing on people. I'm one of them. I'm just, I put a I bought into the concept and the project, but at this point I'm on the line right now. I just don't. I can tell you this: I don't trust them, not anymore. Especially since they keep using platitudes and they talk around the things that the people want to know, like we're children. And then they let people that whine about stupid shit direct their decisions, and it's they'll make a change in the game, for example, like tractor beams. Or no, that's not actually an example of this. Oh great, now I got a red guy here. Um, like PvPers their favorite ship gets nerfed, or they can't do something they were doing something before that allowed them to basically kill anybody and everybody with a push of a button type thing. And they'll whine like you have no idea. And SIG will reverse what they did to appease them, even though they're the vocal minority. Or they'll take a mechanic in the game, like tractor beam, and you'll get these idiots that will use that gameplay to harass, grief, and destroy the game for everybody else. So instead of SIG fixing it so that they don't, They just turn it off for everybody. So instead of having tractor beams that we can use wherever we need to use them, they just turned it off for everybody. It's stuff like that. It's, it just, I don't think SIG understands the long-term crowd here is not happy. You got all the new people, but the long-term crowd is not happy at all. I mean, finally in the last 2 years we've seen progress, but only in the last 2 years. So we've got some small hope, but till I see it, I'm not trusting it and I'm not believing it. Where in the hell is my damn... you got the basics. Here I am sitting here trying to get a hangar at a starbase that's got 40 hangars that you could land somebody in, but I have to wait because the damn game just shoves everybody into the same hangar, so you're stuck in a queue that lasts an hour.
Looks like we have a new viewer. Looks like JC2K.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, hi, McQueen. Oh, that's McQueen. She's a member of USNC. She's heard me bitch before. And I lost control of my freaking controls again. What the hell is going on here? I just flew up to the starbase and stopped. And now I've got it back. What the hell? But so far I can't get a landing zone.
The server I'm on, I don't know if you joined off me or not, but I've noticed that there was a few hiccups, like the cargo I was trying to load was starting to sink below ground.
Yeah, that's normal for the game. It's stuff like that I was just talking about. Stuff that's been reported and reported and reported and reported and reported. Cargo elevators have been a nightmare since they were put in the game. Has SIG fixed them? No. They keep putting these stupid events in that require cargo elevators. But they don't fix cargo elevators. It's the dumbest freaking management of a project I've ever seen. I mean, bar none. We're working on all this stuff and what? I don't give a shit. You got a live server up for the public? You're advertising, you're selling ships. Make sure the live server fucking works. Period. End of story. And here I am sitting in a base and I cannot get a landing zone. Again. Oh, now it's going to put me in the queue again for the second time. Wow. How's your day going, McQueen? Because this one's starting off pretty crappy in game. And of course, this free fly brings this out. Like, it just screws it all up. See if I can get that to stick to the grid. Well, what the hell? That should have just stuck right to the grid. Oh, that's screwed up.
Do we need to jump servers or?
Yeah, probably.
In that case, I won't accept these next two missions and wait.
Yeah, we'll go to the main menu and come back in. Idiots with their carts trying to block passageways. I don't know why they keep trying to do that. It's like, I don't get it.
I guess if they're not griefing, their lives are miserable.
It must be. I think you're right. I think you are absolutely right.
And you were talking about um, games not doing what they should or catering to a certain segment of the population.
Yep.
Um, I used to play a game called WoW, and you probably know what that is.
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
But they, since I played it and was last on it, they have watered it down to where a preteen could sit there and play it without thinking and do everything. At one time, I enjoyed playing it,
Yeah.
but they have a sub play it, and because of them watering it down so bad, I refuse to fork over $15 a month to play it.
Yeah. I've never played it. Never had an interest in it. Well, this ain't gonna work. Proceed to menu.
We're open to menu as we speak.
What happened to the party?
I didn't even know we were in one, sir.
Oh, you must not have taken it then. Okay. I sent you an invite.
There it is. I just did not see it. my end it shows us as a team.
Yeah, it just updated. I thought Rob Miner shows in, but he hasn't taken it, so yeah. Well, let's see here. Best.
Communique that I've heard from him is that he's supposed to be charging his headset.
Ah. Yep, I don't use headsets. I'm in 7.1 surround. I hate wearing shit on my head.
I don't fully use the headset. In other words, I use one speaker, move the other speaker slightly in front of the other ear so I can hear what's going on around me if somebody's calling for me or something.
Yep.
Or if somebody knocks at the door.
Yep. It's kind of why I don't wear them also. It's another reason.
Of course, if somebody's at the door, I have a four-legged companion that tells me about it.
Yep, so do I. German Shepherds. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so I got security cameras as well.
Full-blooded German Shepherds?
Yep, long hair German Shepherds, in fact. Pretty rare. A lot of people, the first question is, what kind of dog is that? Long-haired German Shepherd.
Well, all I can say is if somebody decides that they want to come in uninvited at my house,
Uh-huh.
I hope their life is right with God.
Yep, because that's pretty much what they'll be here too. A snack. They will be a snack.
I have a 20 gauge. First shot is rock salt. Second one is, um, what is it? Types of pellets,
Yep.
if you would.
Yep. Pepsican.
Last one is a slug.
Yep.
If they get up after that third one, I'm running.
Yep. I just put an image in general discussion. That's German Shepherd, long hair.
That bottom one there that you're showing on stream right now?
Yeah, that's German Shepherd, long hair.
It's a nice looking dog. And
Yep.
for what it's worth, I do have dual monitors. That's the reason why I'm able to see what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Here's a black. This is a black one here.
Are you on Google?
No.
Or browser?
I'm on DuckDuckGo. I'm on
DuckDuckGo.
I meant browser is Opera, but I'm on DuckDuckGo for my searches and stuff.
If you would, type in your search, if you would, for pictures, black mouth cur.
Black what?
Black mouth cur.
Ah, okay. It almost looks like a Great Dane crossed with a what's the name of that dog? What's the one I'm thinking of? Great Dane and I can't think of the name.
That I have looks like that top row, one that's laying down, tannish one.
This one?
With a see.
Or this one?
It's the third one from the right hand side. That one there.
This one.
She looks very similar to that one,
yep.
or that first one that you had.
Yep.
She weighs in approximately 90 pounds.
Uh-huh. Yeah, mine. That your dog is 90 pounds. That little thing.
Yes.
Wow. Are you sure?
We took her to the vet. That's what she weighed in at.
Holy crap. Because my dog's 115 pounds, and she's huge. She takes up a whole couch.
Well, this one, from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail, is approximately 4 foot long.
Oh yeah, mine's a lot bigger than that. 90 pounds.
Uh,
Is she overweight?
she was, but um, since she has a form of cancer,
Uh-huh.
she's dropped some weight. Her normal weight is about 80 to 85 pounds, so she's about 5, not over 10 pounds heavy.
Yeah, that's, geez, I don't know where all the weight comes from. Because 90 pounds, that's a heavy, big dog. I mean, that's a standard
And,
German Shepherd weight.
and she's not as muscular as like what a bulldog is, but she is muscular.
Hmm.
And a lot of people like your German Shepherd, they just won't come around.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's why you got to have them trained. If you're going to a German Shepherd, you have to train the things. You don't just let them do what they want to do. That's what I call somebody that doesn't have their dogs trained is irresponsible. Irresponsible owner. I have mine so that um, I can tell her who's friend and who's not, and she knows, threat. She's basically what's called combat by train, so she can discern a threat from a friend pretty quickly.
Mine is not that fully trained yet.
Yeah, German Shepherd you have to though, like you said. Otherwise, you know, nobody'd come around because they'd be afraid of them.
Well, this one is not combat trained, but she pretty well does mind me. She has had some training.
Yeah, mine. I was a canine, both military and as a deputy, so that's why I've had two previous canines. They were actual German Shepherds. Um, both of them I lost. And then Thule here, she was going to be, but she failed her physical. She has a pancreas issue that she has to take meds for. And because I'm a disabled vet, um, she was offered to me, and of course, I brought her home. Brought her home as a puppy.
But she serves her purpose. She lets me know what's going on around the house and
Yeah,
makes people second guess themselves about how far that they can get away with doing stuff.
yep. Interesting. So they've moved the wormholes, or at least one of them. Huh. Burrow's still there. Terra's a little bit further. Magnus is way the hell out now. Your audio's bleeding through. Open mic.
I do apologize. I'm not sure exactly how to correct that.
You know how to get into settings for Discord?
Yes.
Okay, open that.
Okay.
Go to voice video.
Let's see. One moment. Voice video.
Yep.
Okay.
And then scroll down until you see input sensitivity. There's a yellow-green line. Find it?
I'm in voice and video, but I don't see that sensitivity.
Yeah, it's you'll have to scroll down a little bit, and it'll be right under. You'll see voice activity, push to talk, input sensitivity. You'll see it moving when you talk or hear something.
Automatically determines input
Correct.
sensitivity.
That's it. Now
And
the checkbox on the end, turn it off.
Okay.
Now the slider, set that to about minus 53 dB, about almost dead center. About minus 53 dB.
Okay.
That should do it.
I do appreciate it.
You see how the orange is moving, but it's not hitting that spot?
Yes.
That's your background noise, the yellow. And then when you talk, you notice it goes into the green.
Yes.
So basically the idea is find that center spot where your voice gets past it, but your background noise does not.
When you say background, like what we were just hearing a few moments ago?
Yep, any background, voices, doors, game, because you can't hear my game when I'm just sitting here playing.
Okay.
And I'm on speakers. And that's how you set that.
I do appreciate that.
Yep, so if somebody says they can hear your background, just increase it a little bit. You don't have to increase it a lot, just by 0.1 or one step at a time, and you'll find that sweet spot. That's what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, that sucked up some quantum fuel, didn't it? Am I gonna make it? See, it's
What you
trips.
have on you?
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, this is the type of routes that the Starfarer is gonna come in handy for. Because I'm either gonna just make it, or I'm gonna run just short of fuel.
Are you using stocked on your ship?
Using what?
Are you using stock equipment, or have
Nope,
you upgraded?
I upgraded it.
Huh.
Yeah, it depends on what you upgrade to. I use military if I have it, and military sucks fuel. Looks like I'm gonna make it though. But
Well, the one
this is
that
this is just one sector. So once we start jumping sectors, that's when it's going to become more critical.
the one that I have is that civilian grade A1.
Yeah, and that gets a lot more distance, I think, but it's just slow.
It may be slower, but I thought it was for spool up time. It was a little bit quicker.
It be. I honestly, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I don't even. Like I've told everybody else that I've talked to. I said, until the game is done and all these numbers are locked into place, there's no point. I just so I use military, and someday when the game is finished and all that stuff is finally set as its final number, then I will start figuring out what's best to use and that type of thing. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. I just To me it's a waste of time because every couple of months you have to redo it because they're changing the numbers all the time. So I just play with what I have and I don't worry about it. A lot of players they like to play with stealth components. Beagle's one of them. But me, I'm military minded, so stealth is not my thing. And I figure if somebody's going to be foolish enough to attack me, then I want the weapon, the firepower, and the power, speed to take care of it. It's like teach them a lesson type thing.
Well, I may not have the military stuff, but I have next best thing. Industrial.
Yep. Yeah, industrial would be definitely the next best. And I'll use that if I don't have the military stuff. Shit. I got a feeling this one's been all bought out too. Damn it. I don't understand people that are on free fly. Why the hell they even bother to do these events? They don't get anything out of them. They're free fly. Alright, where the fuck's the admin?
Uh, I guess the only reason that I might buy it if I didn't have the game is to see if I wanted to really invest in the game.
Well, yeah, that you can do without doing events. Doing the events doesn't do anything except make you and move cargo back and forth just to get some new armor. It's not something that stays with your account because the pre-fly account doesn't save data. Once they're done, once pre-fly is over, it's deleted. Copper and chromium both out of stock. Fucking figures. You know, we're in a space simulation, but the stock of ores and things like that, 30 SCU, that's it. It's I don't get it. I don't get it. What the hell? Really? I give up. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Please hit the game. Yeah, this other idea I had's not gonna work.
I do appreciate it. I'm just enjoying the company, and even though we're both at the opposite ends of the sector,
Oh, where are
I'm
you at?
enjoying this.
Where are you at now? Oh, you're up at Microtech.
Yes.
Well, if you want to come down to Hurston, we can do some of the bigger missions, because that's where I'm headed.
Is it possible to do all three, or do you have to choose one or the other?
You got to do. You can do them all, but it's best to concentrate on one, get it done, and then do the next one and the next one. But you don't have much time. That's what I'm getting at. You're at the pace you're going, you're not going to make it. So that's why I said if you came down and helped on Hurston, you'd get a lot faster working with somebody on the bigger missions than what you're accomplishing. Because I think Monday or Tuesday they're going to turn this off, and you're seeing how much shit you got to do just to get it to move, the needle to move by itself.
And you have to have 2,000 some odd finished, 2,800 finished.
To get the full reward. Get a reward for every tier, for each of the 4 tiers, but the final reward you won't get unless you get the whole thing finished, which is what I'm trying to do. And I figure we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone doing the bigger hauls. But if you want to
Most
stick with
definitely.
Microtech, that's fine. I'm not. No.
Just trying to get this finished so I can come and help. I know that we're going to have to get Herm in here to do the exact same thing for him.
Yeah, and he's Hurston too.
How often does these contracts reset?
Um, what do you mean by reset?
Well, if I do, for example, if I do all the transports um, here, how long would it take to reset
Oh,
to do
they're over.
more
They're constant. They're constant. They just recycle
I see.
until the event's done. They'll just recycle. Once this event's done, they'll disappear completely.
Until the next event, whatever that might be.
Yeah. I don't understand why they turn them off. They should just freaking change them over to be a non-event, but a mission chain that people can do if they want. Earn some rewards, earn some loot, do whatever they want. But instead, they turn the damn things off.
If nothing else, at least make it worth so much cash.
Yeah, instead of giving away rewards, make it worth some money. I mean, if you do a full run and you get paid, 5 million credits, people are going to do it. It might take a few weeks to do it, but they're going to still do it. 5 million credits is not easy to earn anymore. Quickly, anyway. What am I at now?
If,
I'm at 6
if
million.
I figure it's going to take me at least a month to hit at least that much if I play this.
I'm one of those, I don't play for the credits. I play for the enjoyment of playing whatever I'm doing.
Well, I do enjoy hauling, but also I need to make enough credits so I can do these upgrades to the ship and then buy the caterpillar or whatever else ship that I may would like to get.
Yep. That is kind of one of the benefits of having been here 13 years and, you know, been able back in the day. For example, I bought the BMM, which was 250 bucks back then, and now it's shit. Who knows? Or the Idris. I got my Idris. It was like $900. It's now $1,900. You know, it's like I wouldn't have been able to afford any of this shit today. That's for damn sure. But I was single, military, lived on wherever I was based is where I lived. Didn't spend my money on anything. I didn't have nothing to spend it on. And so when I got out, when they medically retired me, I had money. Little did I know how much disability we get for our service to our country. That was a surprise.
Whether it be military or civilian, you don't get that much for disability.
Nope. In my case, though, I'm biased just because I spent my life serving the country and, I don't regret it or anything. I'd do it again. But the point is, you'd think that veterans would earn a little bit more. I'm one of the lucky ones. I still have all my parts and pieces, and I came home alive. I can't imagine what some of my peers go through that lost arms, legs, all of them, you know. It's hard, but gotta just all we can do is figure a way to get through it. The last couple of years were really tough.
I have a
Hopefully,
ship.
huh?
I have a ship over here that's near mine, and I don't know what in the heck this person is trying to do.
Is he red, blue, white?
Well, we're both on the landing pad, but his back of his ship is pointing towards the ground, and his landing gears is facing me, and he's seems like he may be glitching or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
A while ago, I didn't see him, or I'm assuming it's him.
Don't know. What kind of ship is it? Do you know?
No, sir. All I can tell you is it's a small ship, or what appears to be a small ship.
Yeah,
Maybe it's some type of transport ship.
yeah. I just scared the shit out of that guy. Keep forgetting that when a ship's in VTOL, you don't have landing brakes.
trying to do?
Typing actually in ETF at the moment.
This guy is trying to set his ship between mine and hangar.
Oh, that ain't gonna work. That's gonna have to.
I didn't think anybody had that kind of ship.
What kind of ship?
One that you're getting in.
Yeah. Oh, the Aurora? I've got 4 of them, I think. 5 of them. It's actually my favorite ship in the game. Well, the second favorite. Gladiator's my first, but this is my second favorite ship.
What's that one good for?
You can call small. You can carry small amounts of cargo. Um, it's got the cargo rack underneath it, kind of like the raft. Um, it's got a bed. For a ship this small, it's pretty wild. Uh, let's see what else. It's quick and agile. The LN model, the LX and LN model are actually really good small fighters. Um, so it can fit into ships, with a hangar pretty easily.
I figured something like that wouldn't be more for a taxi type service to get from point A to point B.
Yeah. No, this is a little personal ship, so you could take it on a little ship and it's got a bed in it in case you need a bed log.
Are you still doing missions for hauling, or?
I'm just trying different things, see if I can get anything to work.
go to a different server, or?
No, we already tried the different server, remember?
Yes, sir.
It's just free fly. We can't do anything about it. I mean, it's just we have nothing we can do until Sig fixes this shit. It'll get better once free fly's over, but until then, we either play with what we got or just do something else till then. Where the hell is... Give this a try, I guess.
So, you're our contractor. Fine. You know what PT signals, so let's get to it. There's a status witness.
This would actually work better with two people, too.
To do the smaller missions in that ship that you have?
No, I'm trying to do... doing smaller missions is a waste of time. I can't do smaller missions. This is going to be done and over on Tuesday. There's not enough time to just do smaller missions. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. If we're going to get anything done, we got to do the big missions to haul big cargo. And what I'm doing is I'm going to try and board the bigger ship and see if I can basically jump from this one to that ship. That's why the last few days I've been saying, people, there's no more time. We're out of time. And I'm past tier 4, and I may not have enough time to get finished unless I do big missions. If I just did the small and mediums, I'd never get done. And the other trick I tried was see if I can buy the supplies. Other people are buying them all up, so I can't do that either. So this is last resort. Try it by myself, but it'd be a hell of a lot easier with two people doing it. Because you could have one fly, the other one jump out, and get in the other ship, while the person flying the first ship flies all over the place, keeping the defenders busy until the first person can get in that ship, and then fly it, wherever they need to take it. what I'm trying to do now is get these guys to follow me away from that ship. Shit, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I give up. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna waste all day trying to make something work that can't work. Maybe I'll try later this evening if somebody wants to give it a try, but
Let's unload and come to where you were at.
go ahead and work on your stuff. I'm gonna try something else for a while. I'm just too frustrated. When I'm frustrated, I'm not getting any fun out of it. I'm not enjoying myself.